PTSD comes from one traumatic event. CPTSD comes from repeated trauma. It's PTSD on crack times 10. Complex PTSD can absolutely cause dissociative blackouts, especially when betrayal and abandonment trigger overwhelming emotional responses. They minimize pain from lifelong trauma, preconditioned to tolerate pain, and have high sense of empathy for who they love most, loyal and loving, usually quiet personality. But the opposite once crossed. During these episodes, someone may act out violently or irrationally and later have no memory of it. The intense emotional turmoil of the breakup is compounded by the pre-existing long-term trauma that defines CPTSD. This perfect storm of emotional stressors can overwhelm an individual's coping mechanisms and lead to a dissociative blackout, struggle with emotional dysregulation, making them prone to intense emotional outbursts, including severe anger or sadness that they cannot control. When combined with dissociation, this can lead to behavior that is perceived as uncharacteristic or extreme and later not remembered by the person who experienced it. Being discarded and replaced for another person, particularly after a long period of manipulation, can be profoundly re-traumatizing. The betrayal and abandonment can feel overwhelming and unsafe, activating the brain and survival responses and triggering severe dissociative and psychotic-like symptoms. A toxic relationship and sudden discard can create a situation of overwhelming psychological stress that triggers this response to experience a dissociative blackout where they do not remember engaging in extreme behaviors like fighting or stalking. That will make them dangerous, especially in response to a powerful emotional trigger like being discarded by a toxic partner. This is not a choice or a simple act of forgetfulness, but a severe involuntary coping mechanism triggered by overwhelming stress, with research showing a significant association between CPTSD and psychotic symptoms, such as hallucinations and delusions. During a dissociative state or extreme emotional flashback triggered by the breakup, a person with CPTSD could experience temporary break from reality, exhibiting symptoms such as delusions, believing things that are not true, often related to the trauma, paranoia, an extreme sense of distrust and fear, hallucinations and rare seeing and hearing things that are not there, often connected to the traumatic memory. If they have nobody to talk to or feel all alone, can cause them to be extremely dangerous for anyone they hold accountable in themselves. If you know someone with CPTSD, this is when they need support the most. They will say they are alright, but this is untrue, and they are unpredictable. They love with everything inside them and hold on to love because they have never felt love. And this form of betrayal is the worst thing you can do to their mental health. If you have betrayed and discarded someone with CPTSD who loved you unconditionally, I wouldn't want to be you.